Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton came out of the gates referencing Franklin Roosevelt and hammering a populist message in her first campaign rally held in New York.
You see corporations making record profits with CEOs making record pay, but your paychecks have barely budged. America can't succeed unless you succeed. That is why I am running for President of the United States.
She spent the bulk of her speech talking about leveling the economic playing field, trying to shed the out-of-touch image that plagued her in her 2008 bid. Clinton emphasized her middle-class roots and history of helping working-class Americans.
As a young girl, I signed up at my Methodist church to babysit the children of Mexican farm workers while their parents worked in the fields on the weekends. And later, as a law student, I advocated for Congress to require better working and living conditions for farm workers whose children deserved better opportunities.
Only briefly did Clinton deviate from domestic issues to touch on foreign policy, where she's viewed by progressive Democrats as a hawk who supported the Iraq War.
I believe the future holds far more opportunities than threats if we exercise creative and confident leadership that enables us to shape global events rather than be shaped by them.
Recent polls have shown a jump in Clinton's unfavorable ratings and a majority of people saying she's not trustworthy. She nodded to criticisms about her email scandals or questions about donors to the Clinton Global Initiative.
I won't get everything right. Lord knows I've made my share of mistakes. Well, there's no shortage of people pointing them out. You know by now that I've been called many things by many people. Quitter is not one of them.
Clinton got one of her biggest roars of applause when she raised the historic nature of her candidacy.
Well, I may not be the youngest candidate in this race, but I will be the youngest woman president in the history of the United States.
Clinton heads next to Iowa for a series of campaign events in the first caucus state.